next guest. This evening is a regular on HBO's 6 Feet Under. Now he's playing the bad guy in the new Bruce Willis movie Hostage. Good idea. Please welcome Ben Foster. You've got a very different and distinct look.
Yeah, I had a good chance to study Bruce on the set of Hostage.
Bruce Willis,
I saw the bald thing. I'm like, he's got some things figured out.
Right.
So I'm going to go with, like, Mini Bruce.
Mini Bruce.
Yeah, Petit Bruce in France.
Right, very nice. So you went for this, and you've got the mustache this time out, too.
The porno mustache.
Yeah. That is kind of a porno mustache, a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't... It's affected my dating life. Each job, we try to do something a little different.
Right,
and, and change the visual. And this particular one, I'm playing a Nazi, skinhead, crystal meth addict.
Oh, this is a family film. This will be fun.
It's a musical.
Let's go see that Nazi crystal meth film. That'll be fun.
We're high. You've seen it. Yeah, it's already out.
Yeah. All hail the Fuhrer. All right, nice.
Yeah.
So this is you did this for this film, this look, but then you have to stay this way for how long?
For like it's been 6 months been a part of this particular project, and like dating like this. Girls my age don't really respond to this visual treat.
Yeah.
Women over 40,
right,
love it. They're like, give me that mustache, give me that dirty blonde mustache.
Oh my!
It's true. Girls are like,
what the hell? Yeah.
Well, little girls my age, 18, 25.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, okay.
They're like, so you're bald.
Right.
And you have one of those.
Right, right.
I don't do those.
Right, right. So that's not going well for you right now.
Not in
but
my
maybe
department.
so you can grow this all out soon though, and then you'll be back in action, right?
I hope so. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, you can get this look going.
Yeah, baby.
Not good. Don't go this way. It's not a good way to go. Now, you got into acting in a very a lot of people get into acting because they see movies and they decide that's what I want to do. You got into acting because of your babysitter, is that right?
Yeah.
Now tell us this story. I want to know how this works. I've never heard. I thought I had heard everything, but I haven't heard this.
I was living in Iowa, which is where I grew up, and I went to my first school play, which was Midsummer's Night's Dream, and I saw this young man play Puck, and I thought he was the coolest thing I had ever seen.
Right, right.
He was just so full of life, so I kept going back to every performance, went back, I thought this guy there was just something special about him. On the last night of the performance, I got my bravery up, my courage up, and went backstage and said, would you be my babysitter?
That is such a weird thing to say to somebody. Would you be my babysitter? It just sounds very creepy. I know you meant it in an innocent way, but you know what I mean?
It gets weirder.
Good.
Later in life, about 10 years later, he went to Europe, became a street performer. 5 years after that, he joined Cirque du Soleil, and became lead clown in Dralion.
Lead clown?
Lead clown.
Yeah.
And now he's requested all over the world to teach at clown schools.
Right, right.
So at a very young age, I was already attracted to carnies.
Yeah, yeah. Just circus folk, we call them, yeah.
Small hands smell of cabbage.
Now, you... Why do they smell of cabbage? It's not important. In Hostage, this movie with Bruce Willis, you get to play a bad guy. If I was ever going to be in a movie, I've never been asked, but someday they will, I would want to play a bad guy, because I think that would be so much more fun to play someone who's truly evil. Is it fun?
It's such a blast.
Yeah.
I mean, in life, we're told to live a very a moral life and an ethical one, and we're told to ignore all these dark shadows, which we're all capable of. Absolute ruthlessness. So being able to come to set every day, shoot cops, tie girls to beds, light the house on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the end of the day, they're like, hey, man, good job.
Good job. Here's fill out your W-2 and you're all set.
Yeah, here's your check, go home.
Right,
so,
right.
Amazing gig.
Yeah, it's a good gig.
I love this.
Now, the director is French of this movie, but doesn't really speak English, so how does that work? How did you communicate with this director?
We had an interpreter for the first half of the film. He's a sweetheart, a visual genius, master cinema man, but he's very French.
Right.
And he's this interpreter, and halfway through the film, he was getting a little more confident with English. And we're shooting the finale of the scene, a lot of pyrotechnics, a lot of stunt guys, a lot of guns. And he comes up to me, and I'm prepping. I'm before the scene I'm supposed to be. He comes up, she's like, hello, Ben. You are a pig.
What?
What? Exactly.
Yeah.
What? He goes, you're a pig. You're piggy. I'm like, what? Well, do you want me to do something differently?
Right.
And he's like, no. You're crazy pig.
Why is he saying this? What does he mean by all
I'm
this?
looking for the interpreter. I'm like looking all over the set, and he's nowhere to be seen. He's like, no, Ben, you're crazy pig. Huh? You're like, crazy pig. And he says,
you can't even mouth that on the
I
network.
said,
What the fudge?
what
Yeah.
the fudge?
Yeah, yeah.
And he says, well, crazy pig. And I say, boar?
Right.
I mean, like a crazy boar, wild boar. He goes,
Right.
yeah, that's right, a wild boar, that's what you are. I'm like, yeah, okay, Florent, that's what I am. He goes, and all these SWAT guys, all these stunt guys, they are
Right.
hunting you.
Right, right,
I said, yes, Florent, they are hunting me.
right.
He's like, do you know what happens? Have you ever hunted crazy pig? No, Florent, I have not hunted the crazy pig.
Right, right.
He says, well, let me tell you. When you are hunting the crazy pig, if you do not kill the pig, if you only wound the pig, and the pig, he does not die, you know what happens, Ben? No. The pig kills you. The pig is you. They're hunting you. You are the crazy pig. You are the wild boar. You are the beast. Huh? Action!
Wow, that's great. He's a good director. He's a good director. Right? That would give you the idea. That would feed you. And that actually explains why in the movie you're running around going.
Exactly!
I was confused by the end.
Well, by the end, all the pyrotechnics are flooding, the cops are shooting,
Right,
fires everywhere.
right. And
I'm channeling pig.
You're
and I hear, cut, print, that's a wrap. Everybody leaves,
Right.
and I'm like catching my breath. I'm like, what happened? I'm totally in a daze.
Right.
And Florent says, he looks at me, and I see him smiling, and I see him well up. And he looks at me and he says, Ben, you are king of the pigs.
King of the pigs.
King of the pigs.
Isn't that what you live
King
for?
of the pigs.
Well, good luck to you, my friend. You're king of the pigs. Hostage opens on Friday,
Yes, it
so
does.
check that out. Ben Foster, continued success for you. I hope. We'll be right back. Solomon Burke is here. Have you seen Solomon Burke?